everybody out there in YouTube land. It's Amber here at the B channel, back with another video to encourage you and edify you guys. I hope all is well. I hope everybody had a great week. Well, for me, it was a tad disappointing, but I still did lose inches, and the scale was like 4/10 up. But I'm really confident that it was muscle gain. So I'm going to take a couple rest days, try to eat sensibly, and stay on the low end of the calorie range. I find it difficult the last couple of days to actually eat up to my calorie range. Like, it's like hard to get where I want to be without eating a lot of processed stuff. I'm trying hard to cut back on the processed foods and eat more whole foods, like more fresh vegetables and fruit, versus eating like a lot of carbs and empty calories. So I'm working hard on that. And because fruits and vegetables tend to be like nutrient dense but not calorie dense, it's kind of hard to get where I want to be, but I digress. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about how to get used to your new normal, the new you on the outside versus the old you on the inside. A mental transformation is what we're trying to achieve here, so that your new skin, your renewed skin on the outside, as far as transformation physically, matches your insides mentally and even emotionally. So I wanted to share some tips on how to make your outside match your inside, or your inside match your outside. The first tip would be spend time with God, and just whoever you believe the creator of the universe is, whatever your religion is, read your book of choice. Even if you just read positive quotes and just pray. It doesn't necessarily have to mean reading the Bible or reading a devotional per se, but just spending time and praying and just reaffirming your spirit and just keeping your spirit sound and taking care of your spirit. That's really important. So whatever that means to you. But for me, that means reading a devotional daily, picking one verse to go over as a mantra for the week that I focus on, and I try to remember it and keep it close to my heart. And also reading one book of the scripture a day. So that has really been helpful as far as my mental and spiritual and emotional health, because I feel a connection to something higher than me. So when you make it a connection to something higher than you, it makes your problems seem so small, and it gives you more perspective on life, a brighter outlook. So that's really helped me. Now, this week's verse for me was Psalms 34, 8-9. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who trusts in him. Oh, fear the Lord, you his saints. There is no want to those who fear him. So the verse is basically saying, don't forget about how good God has been, and that trusting him can only help you, not hurt you. And that if you trust him, believe him, lean on him, hope confidently in him, commit yourself to him, there is nothing that he won't give you. And fear is not just based in being scared or intimidated. Fear also means a sense of reverence, a sense of wonder and worship for God. It means that you really respect and admire him. So, and you adore him. That's what fear basically means in the biblical sense, to me anyway. So I just thought that verse was really uplifting, and I watched John Gray this week, one of my favorite pastors. He's like really hilarious and gives a great take on the Bible, and just very influential with his sermons. And that's one of the verses that he spoke on when I last watched him. He comes on every Wednesday, actually, at 8. So it's kind of perfect, for today. Just something to watch to get your mind right sometimes. You have to watch something to get your mind right. But that brings me to my next topic: encourage yourself. So even if you got to put Post-its all over your bathroom mirror, your mirror in your room, in your car, on the fridge, wherever you want to see it, put Post-its up. And even if you put a memo on your phone, encourage yourself. Always uplift yourself. Stay positive. Flood yourself with positive thoughts. Immerse yourself in positive thoughts. Make your social media all positive. Get rid of all the negative social media. It really is helpful to just immerse yourself with the positive, because the more positive stuff you see, the negative, there's no room for the negative. It has to leave you. So it's really important that you encourage yourself on a daily basis, because it's so easy to get consumed with all these negative thoughts and to just feel bad about yourself and be down. It takes hard work to encourage yourself and to stay positive. It's not an easy feat, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. It's better than feeling bad about yourself all the time. So it's just all about not having the thoughts, but managing them, coping with the thoughts, and redirecting your mind consistently. And that brings me to my next goal. My next tip: set new goals. Not necessarily fitness or diet based. Like, maybe you want to try a new activity or do something that's out of your comfort zone. Or maybe you can wear a color that you never wear, or go somewhere you've never been, travel, or try a new hobby, or switch jobs, or anything that's out of your comfort zone, something you've never done before. And that brings me to the next thing: have fun. Don't be so caught up on losing weight that becomes the center focus of your life. It should be the icing on the cake, not the entire cake. Learn not to be so rigid, and just, that's the next thing. Learn not to be so rigid and structured and disciplined. Because once you get the fundamentals down of eating right and exercising, and you're disciplined with it, it's a safe fact to say that you put all this hard work in, and blood, sweat, and tears, you're not going to let yourself go back, because you're already too hard on yourself. You put a lot of pressure on yourself. And if you are a addictive personality or obsessive personality such as myself, you're not going to let yourself go back, because you see the hard work, you feel the hard work, and the recognition and everything that you have to really, the hard work that you have to put in is that's your motivation to keep going and not look back. So you don't have to be so rigid all the time. Give yourself a little leeway, a little breathing room. And that brings me to the next thing: be kind to yourself. Don't talk to yourself like you wouldn't talk to your friend or your family member. Say things to yourself that you would be fine with saying to someone else out loud. Don't talk to yourself down and put yourself down and keep yourself in a negative space. Try to stay positive as the best you can, and just be gracious to yourself, and just remember that you are beautiful, you are valued, you are secure, and you are chosen by Christ. So just remember that on the tough days. And my last tip is research how to be happy. Read or listen to or watch info on the topic. So if you don't know, ask for help and do the research so you'll be informed. For me, primary source of this information: read a magazine, listen to a podcast, watch YouTube. Rich source, a plethora of things to look at on the topic. It's endless. So whatever you have to do, you need to do that soul work, because it's going to eat you alive if you don't learn how to be happy in your new body, and you're just constantly consumed by this endless pursuit to be perfect, which really it's futile because nobody's perfect on earth. So we just need to give ourselves a little breathing room and applaud ourselves for how far we come, and just be grateful for who we are and everything that we have accomplished, and just to keep that in mind, that it's hard work, but it's worth it, because the alternative is going back to where you were and you still won't be happy. So just do the work to make your insides match your outside, and just take it one day at a time. It will happen for you. I am confident of this. Just like it says in Psalms 27:14, I will remain confident in this, that I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living, and, wait for and hope for and expect the Lord. That's what it says in Psalms 27:13-14. So be confident in the fact that goodness still remains in the earth. It's still goodness to be seen in the earth while you're here on earth, and that you just need to wait on God and be patient, trust His timing, not your own. Everything happens in His own timing, and just remember that. And it's not crazy to do that research. It's not crazy, because it's something that's going to help you be better. So don't think of it as something like, wow, what, like this is kind of weird. Like, oh, let me look up how to be happy. But I'm telling you, makes the world a difference to really do the work. So just realize that you're worth it. You're worth the struggle. You're worth all of this. Everything that you're going through right now is worth it, because on the other side you're going to be greater. Last but not least, accept yourself and love yourself unconditionally. Wherever you are, whether you're a pound heavier, a pound lighter, an inch, you have gained an inch or you lost an inch. You ate a burger or you ate a salad. Whatever the case may be, accept yourself, love yourself, and know that you are okay and you are enough. You are valued, you are beautiful, you are great worth to God. You are precious in His sight, more valuable than rubies and diamonds. He has a plan for you, plans to give you hope in the future, not to harm you and not for evil. Jeremiah 29:11. You are a child of His, and He cares for you. Don't you ever forget that. Marinate on that, trust that, believe that, know that, and that you will accomplish great things in the earth. It's just all a matter of your willpower, your determination, your tenacity, and how bad do you want it. So just realize that it's a long journey. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon to this whole being happy, to your soul being okay, to your mind being okay, and lining up with the physicality of your new body. And it's not going to happen overnight. You're going to struggle. It's going to be long nights. You're going to be crying. You might lose sleep and get anxious and everything like that, because it's like a new life. It's renewed life for you, because you are not the same. You are different, and it really is a total transformation, and it kind of grips you, and you realize how far you've come, and it's really deep. So pat yourself on the back for how far you've come, and just be okay with not being okay sometimes. And it's okay not to be okay, but just work on it. Just get up every day and work towards being okay, and just love yourself. Love yourself always, no matter what. Do the work, and I'm telling you, it will pay off. And it's really rewarding when you see what doing the work can do for you. So be blessed, stay encouraged, and know that in Christ everybody is a new creation. The old things have gone away, the new has come. So 2 Corinthians 5:17, that's what that says. So just focus on that. It's a new you, inside and out. Embrace it. Love yourself. take care of yourself. And just stay positive. And I thank everybody for watching this video and taking the time out to watch me and support me. Thanks for all my subscribers out there. And if you haven't subscribed us yet, hit that subscribe button for me. I appreciate it. And also leave feedback below, comment and like it, and tell me what you thought about today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it. God bless you. Be encouraged and edified and blessed. Until the next time. See you. Peace and blessings.